Welcome in. Hello everyone. My name is Gordon Feener and I am the Chief Editor of Mass2ablog.com. During the course of this informational segment, I'd like to focus on the issue of concealed carry. In general terms, Webster's Dictionary defines concealed carry as the act or practice of carrying a concealed firearm in public or the legal right to do so. The operative word in this definition is the word concealed. And in fairness, we're going to turn to Oxford's dictionary, which defines concealed as kept secret or hidden. In looking at both these definitions, the conclusion to be reached is that concealed carry is the carrying of a firearm which is both hidden and kept secret. In Massachusetts, your right to carry concealed is secured by way of a license which is granted by the Commonwealth of Massachusetts through an application made to the local chief of police of the applicant's municipality of residence. Pursuant to Massachusetts general law, your ability to carry this firearm concealed is generally regulated under Massachusetts General Law, Chapter 140, Section 131, titled Licenses to Carry Firearms, Conditions and Restrictions. The current text of Massachusetts General Law, Chapter 140, Section 131 is more than 6,800 words, which will not be discussed at length right now, as the focus of this segment is concealed carry. What you should take away from this is that your ability to carry in Massachusetts is subject to a license issued by the proper authority. What also needs to be remembered is that your ability to concealed carry is through a very specific license. Again, referencing Oxford's dictionary, a license is a permit from authority to own or use something or to do a particular thing. In Massachusetts, this permit/license is from the Commonwealth, allowing you as the licensee to do something. The significance here is, in the general terms, the permission to the licensee through the license can be withdrawn or revoked at any time by the licensor. One of the bases for the licensor to seek withdrawing the license is to show that there has been some violation or abuse of the terms of the license, which brings us back to the purpose of the license, which is concealed carry. As we head into the warmer weather, the holster that you may have been using all winter or even this spring may no longer be appropriate with lighter clothing. One of the elements of concealed carry is to keep the firearm secret. You need to protect your rights by not allowing displaying of that weapon and by not allowing your firearm to be printed. In general terms, a firearm is printed when the outline of that firearm is visible through your clothing. One of the dangers of printing is whether the person making the observations considered to be brandishing, which is a crime in almost every state, in which the issue of brandishing will be discussed in a separate segment. In Massachusetts, brandishing a weapon is generally charged as an assault or assault with a deadly weapon, which is sufficient for the revocation of your license to carry. It's important to bear in mind that there is no single Massachusetts case which clearly defines what constitutes brandishing. The dangers in your firearm printing through your clothing is that it opens the door for an individual or business owner to call the police and gives the police sufficient basis to conduct further inquiry as to the conduct of the licensee, and again can provide the basis for the revocation of the license. I'd like to offer a couple of tips to avoid printing. First of all, don't carry a weapon that is too large for your body type. Next, Invest in a good holster and belt which keeps the weapon close to your body. Many times, the importance of a good, stable, and strong belt is overlooked. A flimsy belt generally will not provide the necessary support. Wear appropriate clothing, which in some cases may mean that you're going to wear a size slightly larger than what you normally wear. You should also consider that darker colors and prints further help in concealing the fact that you are carrying a weapon. In some situations, wearing an untucked shirt over a t-shirt or a lightweight sport coat may in fact be enough. Remember, before you leave the house, stop. Take a look in the full-length mirror. Are you able to reach with both arms? Can you bend and walk comfortably without your weapon showing? And finally, can you draw and retrieve your weapon safely if necessary? For further discussion on the issue of concealed carry, I invite you to read a recent article titled "Gray is Good," written by Jeff Gonzalez, which was published in the NRA magazine in the March 2021 issue of Shooting Illustrated, beginning on page 51. The author takes the position that standing out in a crowd can be a good thing, unless you're carrying a concealed firearm. One of your best protections of your Second Amendment rights is to be an educated, knowledgeable, and responsible gun owner. This and other segments are posted on this website are offered for educational, informational, and discussion purposes only, and not as legal advice. Should you have a subject that you wish to have addressed in my blogs, please do not hesitate to email me at editormass2a@gmail.com. Thank you and have a good and safe day.